are 47 cycles of criminal history in the past 5 years alone, and these are just convictions.
47 pages of criminal history in 5 years?
47 cycles, Your Honor. For pages, it is 46 pages of criminal history.
You picked up a fraudulent use of ID, less than 5 items. You picked up a theft case, and you have an out-of-state fugitive case. How old are you, Mr. Jones?
I'm 40 years old, sir.
You're 40.
Yes, sir. Prison don't help guys. That don't make them better. That makes them worse. Instead of tormenting them and sending them and feeding them to the wolves, y'all should sit down with that person to find out what's going on to help that person. Instead of prison not helping nobody.
Even if I were to set you a bond.
Okay, no problem. Hey, send me back there, man. Can't about this shit, man.
Easy money. Your client was placed on probation yesterday and he refused to talk to our CLO. Why?
CLO?
You refused to talk to my probation officer. Why did you refuse to talk to my probation officer?
No, I was asking, is it okay if I get a guy or something rather than a girl? I don't know. I just thought.
You know, I've had all types of people here. I've been here a long time. She's the best one that I've ever had, by far. I don't understand why you would ask to talk to a man. She's by far better than any man that I've ever had here.
I didn't even know that she's a PR, that she's just doing.
So we have.
Oh, okay.
She's the best out there. This is the only one you're going to get. You understand?
Yes.
Correct. Please. Thank you. Please, next time, don't come in shorts.
Sir.
You've had enough cases. You're now working 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is your 10th case. You know, when you come to court, you don't come in shorts.
So,
Am I right? It's a complete sign of disrespect, Mr. Woodall.
well,
Don't come in shorts again, otherwise I will put you out.
Yes, sir. I
Understand?
apologize. Yes,
It's
sir.
a complete sign of disrespect.
I
There's a
admit.
certain dress code that we have here. Here you are
For a play.
paying all these $10,000 bonds here, $5,000 bonds here, and here you come in wearing a Louis Vuitton jersey, really? After all the money the county has spent on representation for you, you're coming in here with a Louis Vuitton jersey? So let's get this right. Here in Harris County, in 22, you have a burglary of a building, a failure to identify oneself as a fugitive from justice, meaning you're trying to evade law enforcement. You have a prior fugitive case from 21. You have another failure to ID from 2024. You're on federal probation in some other state. You have another open burglary in Nebraska, and you had an evading in a motor vehicle in Montgomery County. And you want me to set you a bond?
Monday, the 10th. All right. Jay has also indicated that she is on federal probation right now.
He's on. That's what she's on bond for.
I do not care what's going on. You do not have a driver license and liability insurance in your name. You are not allowed to drive. If I find that you do, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You understand? Stop. This is not the time for that. If you need, I can provide you a lawyer today, but this isn't where you just get to start asking questions. Number one. Number two, this is a court. When you come to court, please dress appropriately. Okay. So I'll have you go fill out an application, Miranda. I'm gonna have you sign everything for you. I'll have you take your seat in the jury box, so we get your bond, and then we'll have you speak to the lawyer. Please.
On March 2nd, 2025, an officer and a canine were dispatched to a disturbance call for service of a male inside in Harris County, Texas. The officer ordered the defendant to not go anywhere. The defendant was walking different directions and advised the officer to get away or he was going to fight the officer. officer was able to get the defendant to the sidewalk area, then against the building where the defendant was pinned against the wall. The defendant, with his right hand, grabbed the officer's stomach and started his belly area, then grabbed his duty belt and was tugging at it.
He says, Stop. Please, I've got a bunch of DAs here, whatever you say, they're gonna use it against you. It's just that's the first for me, grab someone, grabs his belly. Like kids do to me.
Sorry, that didn't happen.
Not only are you on a felony probation for assault of a peace officer, not only are you on felony probation for injury to a child under 15, but you pick up after both of those an evading arrest in a motor vehicle, and now an FSGI.
I'm a commercial driver.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Your actions become your own, right?
Understand. I'm colored. You don't understand me. You don't understand me. If I was a different color, you would. It's true.
That's
True.
so
It's
true.
so true. And you know what I'm talking about.
I call out discrimination when I see it on a daily basis, man. I don't care who it is. I don't care what color. Small farm animal. I don't care. I call it when I see it. We're now working on our second to third violation, and now you're putting something. I don't even know. All I know is that the device contact with your leg 2 days. That is unacceptable. When you have issues with a monitor, you bring it to your lawyer's attention, you come to court and you say, look, this is what's happening. You don't put something in there in hopes that we're not going to notice. And now you tell your lawyer after the fact, I have a very serious case with you. You know that there is no tolerance in this case. Yet, you lost contact for 2 days. I'm revoking your bond. Go to jail. Sorry. You know what the proper procedure is when there's an issue. And you're just not doing it. You do what you want to do. That's not the way it works. And now you go to jail. Goes with you. I'm sorry, Mr. Leeper. It's just... Sir, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
On March 6, 2025, at 12:24 a.m., the officer observed a vehicle driving without headlights on and using emergency lights. A traffic stop was initiated and the officers made contact with the defendant, the driver of the vehicle. The defendant informed the officer that he had a firearm in the driver's side door compartment. The officer opened the door and observed in plain view an unholstered handgun.
It wasn't in plain view until he took an affirmative movement to do it. If he asks him to get out and he sees it, right, that's one thing, but he just opens the door just on his own. Just I have a problem with that. Doesn't even ask him to step out.
And Your Honor, the full OR reads that once the defendant informed the officer that the firearm was in the door, the officer opened the door, secured the weapon, and observed it was unholstered. So he took it secured.
No. Okay, so I'm going to find no probable cause.
Understand?
Be careful. I will make you a deal. I like to take people off early when they do well to reward them. The minute you get your GED, I'll take you off, man. All we want you to do is make you better than you left. But I'm telling you now, I will hold you to this until the end. So if you try to toy with us, I can file an issue a warrant for your arrest, put you in jail, let you out after a week for you to do what you're supposed to do. You toy again, right back in, and in 2 weeks this time. Toy again, 3 weeks next time. Do you understand?
I understand.
All I want you to do is get your high school diploma.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
I understand.
All right. Waive all his fees. It's never about the money, Mr. Rodriguez. I don't care about the money. Money makes no difference to me. It's just you doing what you say you're going to do and keep my streets safe.
Stated that her ex attempted to contact her via Fortnite on an Xbox game system.
That's my jam. Fortnite? Oh, yeah. That's my jam.
I don't know how Xbox works. I don't know how Fortnite works.
Hey, you never played Xbox?
Judge, my 10-year-old plays
PlayStation
it.
or an Xbox?
My 10-year-old plays it excessively. But
You've never played Xbox?
I don't. I mean, I've tried a little bit, but 2 minutes.
Oh, my Lord. I mean,
I can't. I just get killed.
help me. I I know what you're getting for Christmas. You are charged with criminal mischief, right? There is a question about whether there's probable cause to go forward with the case.
On March 9th, 2025, the complainant heard a loud crash outside and believed that it was the defendant because the defendant broke into the complainant's car the day before. The complainant went outside and saw the defendant riding his bike on the street and observed his front window to be broken and a large rock the size of a baseball found inside. The defendant told the complainant that he was going to get gasoline and set the house on fire. The officer searched the area for the defendant and observed the defendant near his listed address and placed him in handcuffs. The defendant told the officer that
He just put him in handcuffs. Yeah, let me just put him in handcuffs. He's riding his bike while black. Any kind of evidence to show that he did it?
They did not observe him doing it.
No. All right. I'm going to find no probable cause in your case, sir. Okay? How much money do you make a month?
About 3,000, 3,500 more or less.
DWI is big business in this state. There's a $1,500 surcharge that would normally apply in this case. And if you don't pay it, you go to jail 1 day for every $100 you owe. We all make mistakes. But if you continue to make the same mistake where you endanger other people's lives, I will treat you like a child. And like a child, I will put you over my knee and spank you like a little child, but it will be with a ton of jail time. Do you understand? A second DWI is a $6,000 surcharge. So you can imagine $100 per day, you will sit in custody. I will waive the fee now, but if you come back on another DWI, get ready. You now, Mr. Waters, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Cap, man.
That's
Cap. I'm gonna fight for my life, man. That's cap, man. I've been by my baby mama's side, man. Been taking care of everything I gotta take care of, man. That's cap, man.
Mr. Waters, look at me.
That's cap, man.
You don't get rewarded for being a good father. The reward is that you have a kid that grows up like a little flower that blossoms, right? Because there are so many people that have babies that treat their kids like shisa, and they end up like rotten ass kids that like a flower are just crooked. We have literally bent over backwards to try to help you with things. You continue to just shoot yourself in the foot. Let's go through your stuff. Theft, trespass, evading arrest, burglary of a motor vehicle, theft, attempted burglary of a motor vehicle, burglary of a motor vehicle, theft, burglary of a motor vehicle, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, evading arrest in a motor vehicle, burglary of a motor vehicle, assault, possession of marijuana, robbery, felony theft, assault, a prior, now a felony, another felony assault, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, tampering with a government record, felony theft, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and now open, you have unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, felony theft, burglary of a motor vehicle, and possession of a criminal. You live in Houston, dude. You don't live in Montana or Wyoming. People like their guns and they like their cars. And when you muck with the wrong person, they're going to shoot your ass dead. So you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
Officers were dispatched to a weapons call at 821 Custer Street in Harris County, Texas. The caller stated that there were about 10 people fighting, and the caller saw a gun. The officer observed a multitude of people walking from the street into the property and saw the defendant fitting the description as the person with the gun. The officer approached the defendant and he admitted to having a gun on his person. Upon a frisk, the officer felt the outline of a firearm in a crossbody bag on the defendant's person. The officer removed the handgun from the bag. The defendant is 19 years old.
What's he doing wrong? All right, I'm going to find no probable cause in your case, Mr. Martin. Be careful, you know? Why does this keep happening? Over and over and over. You pled on the 17th of December, and not 3 weeks later, you have now Another criminal trespass. Why would I keep doing this?
Officers don't like me out there, man. They be harassing me. They beat me up. They assaulted me. They put me in the hospital. They tried to kill me.
So why go back?
What do you mean?
Why go back to the same location over and over if you know that they're gonna beat you up? I don't know, Lori. We're doing the same shots over and over and over. Last year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases just last year. You pled at the end of December. January, you've got a new case. We let you out. You took off on us 2 more times. And the only reason we have you now is because you picked up an interference. And now we're doing the same thing over. I'm not going to do this. You're on deferred for a first-degree felony where the minimum is 5 years to 99 years or life. You're on deferred for that type of case. And you've now picked up an assault of a family member. Cut the cancer out, man. I'm telling you, it's going to kill you at some point. Really. Just life is not worth sitting in a 6x9 box for the next 15 years where there's so much fun. I mean, the new Switch is coming out, man. I'm like, I need to play for it, you know? But now, really, life's too short, man. Get it, Mr. Sanchez. I will find you guilty, sentence you to 3 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 1 day that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Otherwise, you're going to be right back with us, and it's just not going to go well.
No, I mean, that's the court costs run concurrent. So the time here.
What does he do, then?
I'm an instrumentation technician in the refinery.
How much money do you make a month?
Roughly like 6,000.
No,
I'm sorry.
you will pay for the court costs and you're going to pay for the fee. And hopefully now you will understand that we mean business. And I'm going to tell you that next time you come here with the DWI, it's going to cost you around $7,000 to $10,000 in fines and fees. So get ready. If you want to get lit, don't get into a car. I love you, Val. See you later. What the heck, man? No, there's no sorries here. Guess what happens now? Did he really test positive for alcohol? 0.05? Guess what happens now? When did he test? You're drinking now?
No, I haven't drank.
You just blew positive, man.
I understand that, sir. I slipped. I apologize.
He goes with you. You're drinking at 9 a.m, man. What the flip?
I have not drank this morning.
You just blew.
Judge, we can't give him credit for the time that
He's going to get credit now, but I mean,
he's been coming twice a week to court, testing every.
Yasha, he's blowing a 0.05 at 9 a.m. Either he's drinking like a fish all night to where he's coming down to a 0.05, or he's drinking right now. What in your life have you done that would make your mother proud? Nothing. So this is what we're going to do. I'm bringing you back in 2 weeks, and I want to see what you have done to get a full-time job. I want to see at least 20 applications put in for a full-time job. Beggars can't be choosers. So if it means getting a job at McDonald's, Popeyes, Home Depot, or Lowe's, then that's what you got to do. But you're 29, 30 years old. Have you ever had a full-time job? Have you ever had a full-time job? That's a damn shame. You have been a drain on society long enough. And if I find that you test positive for weed, then I'm going to lock you up and I'm going to keep you until you test negative. I see that you're wanted for a really serious case. It's an armed robbery.
He's on lifetime probation in Michigan.
Lifetime? There's such a thing as lifetime probation?
There is.
Yes.
Whoa. Just too much blood, Mr. Thurman. I'm sorry. I can't set you on. It's just too much. I'm sorry. Hey, this isn't.
Do not walk away.
This isn't.
I said, okay, it's fine.
Really. I understand that you're hurt, Mr. Thurman, but look.
I've been doing my best, Your Honor. And y'all sit here telling me I'm the bad guy, and I've been doing nothing but my best of my abilities, working, staying out of trouble. And you're a threat, and I'm a threat to society. I'm innocent, and I'm coming to show you I'm innocent by turning myself in.
But y'all a threat.
You can let go of me, sir.
Stop.
You can let go of me.
You don't not tell me how to do my job.
You can let go of me. Grab my arm too tight,
Guys,
bro.
relax, relax.
Arm too tight. All I said, grab me. Look how you grabbing me up.
Back up.
Look how they grabbed me. I said you let me go a little bit.
You gotta calm down.
I'm calm. I just asked him a question. I asked him why she let me go a little bit, sir. That's all I said.
Do you have a job? What do you do in life? Dude, it's not funny. You're using all kinds of dope. You've got no job. What the hell are you going to be doing in 30 years from today, man? You know, you're going to end up on the street, jobless, prospectless. Where are you going in life, man? The reason I'm telling you this, Mr. Wakefield, is because your demeanor and the way you act when you come in here, you think it's a joke. And what I'm trying to tell you is that your future should mean something. We have enough brown and black people in custody as it is. Your life is hard enough as it is, being a black and brown person in society. It doesn't get easier the older you get. It gets harder. You get fatter. You get uglier. You lose hair. The older you get, the more unemployable you get. So if you don't set yourself up now, you're going to be nothing in 20 years. Do something, Mr. Wakefield. Don't become a statistic. You have had from... No, it's not a good morning. They have given you an offer to dismiss this case. It's funny that we literally have to beg people to work for damn dismissals. You, since August 28th, have had an offer to dismiss this case if you perform how many hours? 4 hours of community service in a class, and you still haven't done the community service. What on earth have you been doing with your life that you can't commit 4 hours?
I wasn't aware of a community service until this weekend.
Mr. Slider? Now looks to me like he's throwing you under the bus now.
Judge, I have an open
You
door
know?
policy for all my clients. I'm in the office every night till 9 p.m. I tell everyone, don't let 10 days come by unless you at least put some type of contact with me.
Anna, can I tell you something? I watch you on the internet too. You're funny. The only thing I did was walk across the street.
No. Let's not.
And the man body slammed me. He just picked me up and body slammed. I got civil charges. I'd have been to the attorney affairs. He was just over aggressive cop that just picked me up and you know, Triple H. Boom, body slammed me because I don't even know. He said I was jaywalking.
Did you go report it?
Yes, I reported it. He said I was jaywalking.
Well, look.
And now he's saying I interfere with his business. I don't even know what his business is. He interfering with my life.
Do you have a lawyer?
I can't get one. He messed my back up, and I can't mess. I went to the chiropractor, and he messed my back up. He slammed me so hard on the ground that he dislocated a vertebrae. So now I have to go to chiropractor every day, because I can't work.
I'll give you a lawyer today.
Okay.
Perhaps he can work something great on your behalf that makes you happy. I don't know.
Okay.
You didn't learn a damn thing because now you're back with another DWI.
Learn my lesson.
How? How have you learned your lesson?
Like, just the fact that I don't want to like end up in jail or anything like that.
Oh, you've learned your lesson. Really? What the heck, man? No, there's no sorries here. Guess what happens now? Did he really test positive for alcohol? 0.5. A 0.05? Guess what happens now? When did he test? You drinking now?
No, I haven't drank.
You just blew positive, man.
I understand that, sir. I slipped. I apologize.
He goes with you. You're drinking at 9 a.m, man. What the flip?
I have not drank this morning.
You just blew.
Judge, we can't give him credit for the time that
He's going to get credit now, but I mean,
he's been coming twice a week to court, testing everything.
Yasha, he's blowing a 0.05 at 9 a.m. Either he's drinking like a fish all night to where he's coming down to a 0.05, or he's drinking right now. You're incapable of staying out of trouble. Just incapable of staying out of trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and now case number 34. What do we need to do to get you to exercise self-control?
All right.
You have a job? Okay. That's why. You don't have shisa going on in your life. And as a result, you have way too much time on your hands. And so you become self-destructive. And what do? Just smoke weed all day? Is that all you do? Really? I'm sending you for a drug test now. You want to bet money on it? You ready to put some money on it? Or, I'm sorry, you want to put some jail on it?